In the past, UPS power management software was simply tasked with shutting down computers during a power failure. But today's generation of UPS software from Eaton gives you the tools to accomplish so much more. While Eaton's best-in-class UPS solutions will protect your equipment against power failures, what happens if the lights go out for an extended period of time? With Eaton Intelligent Power Manager software, or IPM, you can rest easy knowing that your critical systems and even your entire virtual environment are backed by a high-quality software that will proactively take control, consolidate computing resources, and, if necessary, safely shut down machines. IPM provides users with a wide array of advantages. For starters, it enables remote monitoring and configuration of multiple Eaton UPSs, intelligent PDUs, and local shutdown agents across the network from a single interface, including any PC with a web browser or even your VMware vCenter or Citrix ZenCenter dashboards. IPM also includes an auto-discovery feature that provides a fast installation process by automatically detecting devices on the network. The software's user-definable tree structure allows grouping, access, and management of multiple devices across multiple locations, and provides an option to view groups of similar devices and all event alerts in a single interface. Furthermore, the software enables the supported hardware devices to be visible, with the ability to edit and configure in their individual web interfaces, while bolstering security with multiple password-protected access levels and secure communication options. Even more, for IT managers operating virtualized environments, Eaton's IPM offers the capability to seamlessly integrate with the most popular virtualization platforms and initiate live migration of virtual machines during power disruptions. IPM will automatically and transparently migrate machines to unaffected devices with systems such as VMware, vMotion, and Microsoft Live Migration, preserving data integrity and facilitating zero downtime. IPM also provides remote agentless shutdown of ESXi hypervisors with support for VMware High Availability HA clusters. Now that you understand the wealth of benefits afforded by IPM, let's walk through how easy it is to set up the software and integrate it with industry-leading enterprise solutions, including VMware ESXi and Citrix Zen, VMware vCenter and vMotion. Eaton IPM with VMware ESXi and Citrix Zen. It's easy to configure the agentless shutdown of hypervisors within IPM if you're running multiple ESXi or Zen hosts. Once you are logged into IPM, you can configure the host shutdown parameters from the node list. In this example, there are two hypervisor nodes: ESXi server number 1, ESXi server number 2. Select the ESXi server number 1 and click on the Shutdown settings found on the right-hand side of the IPM application interface. You will need to check the following boxes: Remote shutdown of the virtual machines, power source, shutdown after value. After you have input your desired settings, click Apply to save. Then click on the Synchronize setting under the Node Configuration section and confirm the operation. The ESXi server number 1 is now set up, and in this case, the shutdown process will occur 30 seconds after a power outage begins. Select the ESXi server number 2 to start the shutdown configuration process. This process is similar to the first, except in this instance, the shutdown process will occur 45 seconds after the start of a power outage. If you desire identical host shutdown settings for both, you can control and click both hosts to configure them at the same time. Eaton IPM with VMware vCenter. If you would like IPM to manage the virtualized applications running in your environment, activate Virtualization module in the Settings menu on the left-hand side of the software interface and click Systems. Then select Modules Settings. Check the Virtualization box and save the settings. To complete the setup process, click on Virtualization in the Settings menu and select VMware vCenter. Next, input the vCenter administrator credentials and check the vCenter plugin box. Complete the setup process by clicking the Logout Admin command found in the top right corner of the IPM software interface. Selecting this option creates a dedicated tab for the Eaton IPM software within the vCenter console, which provides a single interface to manage your power infrastructure together with your virtualized IT. All functions can now be completed through the vCenter plugin user interface. Eaton IPM with VMware and vMotion, Example 1. Here we see that 2 ESXi hosts have been registered in IPM. We can now update the host's response to power events. In this example, we set the first host to enter maintenance mode during an extended power failure by setting the remote maintenance parameter to Enabled. This setting allows the host to move its virtual machines to the second host automatically through VMware's DRS vMotion feature. We can also change the remote shutdown option to Enabled, which sends a shutdown command to the host following the maintenance mode command, which allows the physical host server to shut down once all virtual machines have been moved to the second host. We can also set the second host to shut down after a longer period of time, for example, before the UPS battery is completely depleted. This exceptional capability not only enables IT resources to be consolidated on a backup server to reserve battery time for the second host, but also keeps IT services running transparently to the end user. It's important to remember at this stage, the UPS management software only sends maintenance mode or shutdown commands to the host. It doesn't control the virtual machines. This is best accomplished natively within vCenter, so be sure to check your virtual machine startup and shutdown settings. To enable vMotion, DRS must be enabled and properly configured in vCenter. It's also a good idea to establish default rules for your virtual machines, such as where they operate as default. This means that when exiting maintenance mode, resident virtual machines will automatically move back to their preferred host location. In this example, we're using fully automated DRS settings and have nominated 3 virtual machines to natively reside on one host and the other 2 virtual machines to reside on the second host. You will have your own host rules and preferences to work with depending on what license type and feature set you're using with your VMware implementation. For more examples and scenarios, please refer to the software and technical documentation section of Eaton.com. Here we can see a simulated power failure condition and can watch as the first host enters maintenance mode, moves the virtual machines to the backup host through vMotion, and finally shuts down. When the power returns, we can see the host powering on and taking back control of the resident virtual machines through the pre-configured DRS profile settings. Eaton IPM with VMware and vMotion, Example 2. In this second example, we can see both Eaton UPSs experiencing a power loss condition and both hosts shutting down safely before any data is corrupted. When the power returns, the hosts automatically power up and the virtual machines start according to their startup shutdown profile and move back to their original host according to their DRS rules. From these examples, you can see that Eaton IPM power management software is not only simple to use, but provides premium protection, control, and management of your IT environment, even in virtualized worlds. Complemented by Eaton's best-in-class UPS solutions, you now have all the tools you need to proactively take control of your power devices, as well as initiate live migration or shutdown of virtual machines.